And we are live. There it is. Welcome in, everybody. It's another edition of Tuesday Night Cooldown. We're here, we're hanging out, we're having a good time. It's a show where if you had a good time on Tuesday night's main event, if you had topics you wanted to talk about, things you wanted to comment on, things you didn't get to say on that stream, you can say them over here. Or we can just shoot the shit about whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just here to hang out, be chill, make merry, break bread, break bricks, do karate in the garage, anything you guys want to do. That's what we're here for. I appreciate you. First and foremost, we gotta acknowledge the first person in chat. That's what we do around here. Our first person, you know him, you love him. It's our boy Glenathan. Shout out. Glenathan, your soul's glowing.
Just let your soul glow.
Oh, it's good.
Just let it shine through.
Just let your soul glow, baby.
Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Shout out to Glenathan. Appreciate you, my friend. Good to see you in chat, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we talked a little bit on, we were talking about, Cyberpunk running on the Switch earlier today on X. You had some good points about it not running like good on any console, but yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. I'm gonna start saying hi to people in chat. We'll get caught up on chat real quick, and then we'll just shoot the shit, man. You know, I still got my second monitor to get set up. I have a second monitor now. It's a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. I got to work on getting a smaller monitor that I can set up, but it's there. And I got to move it to a better spot than where it is. Because right now it's right here. So I'd have to be doing this to read the chat. But there's a way to do this. There's a way to move it around. We'll figure it out. Anyways, appreciate you guys. What's up, Glenathan? Shout out. Scrap Iron. Really close. 0.7 seconds away from Glenathan for being first in chat. Shout out to Scrap Iron, and then right behind both of them, Naruto the 7th. Hello, Epic Mike. It's always good to see you. Hope you had a good day. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Scrap Iron says Merry Christmas. Shout out. Donna Hall says still not first. Donna, you may not be first in chat, but you're first here in my heart. Appreciate you. Thank you, Donna. What's up, Angie Blinken? How you doing? Vex Fierce says smack ass cute band. I'm just kidding. What's up, J Ram? Shout out, Lost Haven. Appreciate you. Says, what's Beardo's favorite city? Obesity. That's wild. What's up, Ladybug? We all got to see Ladybug's face today. She's very pretty. What's up, Naruto the 7th? Angie Blanken. Andrew Fraser Jr. Appreciate you. He mentioned Tom Holland Spider-Man. Remind me to get into that. What's up, Darth Bane? Appreciate you. Shock and All Bear. Appreciate you. You got my coworker in your prayers. His 1-year-old passed away unexpectedly this last weekend. That's heartbreaking, bro. That's heartbreaking. We'll be praying for your coworker. That's heartbreaking. What's up, Aurelio? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you, Soundwave Superior, says 199. Shout out, Soundwave. Appreciate you. What's up, Harbinger? Good to see you. Charles Devane says, Hail Meek. Yeah. The cream of the crop on Tuesday night. Main event cool down. Also, yeah, this whole stream is a goddamn conspiracy. Shout out to Charles Devane. Appreciate you. Exxon Wonderland for 10. Thank you for the 10, sir. This is Merry Crimbus, Meek. Don't forget to keep your Crimbus bush trimmed and wet for winter, man. And you'll get your Tim and Eric awesome show. Great job. DVD. Hey, thank you so much. I respect that. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 10, bro. That's pretty good. That's a good callback. What's up, Fallen Reborn? Good to see you in chat. The chat is flying right now. What's up, Keenan? John Ambler says, love makes a house a home. Hey, shout out, John Ambler. Appreciate you. What's up, Tree Bear? Killing it over on X. What's up, Mark Andre Roy? Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you, bro. What's up, Stress Level 100? I just want Metal Gear Rising. Fuck what day it is. Don't worry, I have not forgotten about Metal Gear Rising, bro. It is on the list. Make Jay cry by sending supers. That's wild, dude. What's up, Mrs. Rough Night? Much love to you. What's up, Jake Stanley? Good to see you as well. Okay, I can't watch 10 streams at once. I'm getting confused. I usually watch like 4 or 5 is my limit. What's up, Apollo Monopoly? Johnny 2x4. Appreciate you. Cut up with Meek by the Fire. Hey, we're getting cuddly up in here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real cuddly around here. What's up, Severian? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you. What's up, Gig Giggity? Good to see you, man. Harbinger. Appreciate you. I already said that. What's up, Mountain Mutt? Good to see you, sir. Hi, Sissy. Good to see you as well. Another great Tuesday night's main event in the books. It was a good one. It was a lot of fun. was a lot of fun. Appreciate you. We got Real Gregos for 20. Says, Merry Christmas, chat. Miki is a ho ho ho. You're not wrong. I don't have a response to that.
What the fuck?
Because it's true. Wintered Wonderland Ferguson says, howdy. Unfortunately, I'm out with the fam and will most likely miss the stream. Have a good one all and Merry Christmas. Just play me on the stream, like in front of your family. Just put the phone out, put it on the table, turn the volume up. I promise I won't be weird or do anything weird. What's the worst that could happen, turd? Just saying. What's up, Irish Whips and Arm Drags? Appreciate you, bro. Good to see you as well. The Horror Host for 5 says, after tonight's Tuesday's main event, I support sending Beardo to Europe for an Idiot Abroad ESC show. I have never seen someone mispronounce Vienna. Sending Beardo abroad could be fun. Just give him enough money to survive and just put him out there in a foreign country and let him find his way. That could be good. That could be a good show. What's up, Nagardol? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you. Hi, Makara. Good to see you as well in chat. Appreciate you. What's up, X in Wonderland? Dumb Old Bear says, is it meant to look like a burger packaging? Kind of. It's supposed to have like a retro-y vibe to it, you know? So, appreciate you. Nagardol for 5 says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Your family is, they're gonna have a good Christmas. You're gonna get a day off. Well, half a day off. Well, kind of like a quarter of a day off, but they're going to get some time off, okay? A little bit of time off. I'm not a monster. Appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, what's up, Andres the Collector? Good to see you as well. I have to shower. I'm a mess. I'll be lurking though, says Apollo Monopoly. Hey, taking a shower. Well, okay. Getting a little fancy there.
Get your hand off my penis!
Peeling Gujo says, hurry up, Miki. I have to go eat dinner. Hey, appreciate you. Hope dinner's good, bro. What's up, Rough Night? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you. Much love. Do not think about how I am listening to this stream in the nudes.
That's a huge bitch!
I mean, now I am. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually thinking about it. I was just kidding.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I was just kidding. Sorry. Why don't Sasquatch for 2 says 3 days of Meeksmas starts tonight. Let's go. Yes. If everything goes to plan right now, I'm going to be streaming tonight, tomorrow night, and on Christmas. Just to make, those work. It might be during the day as well. I'm not sure. But we're going to be doing streams on those days. All right. I missed you guys. I'm trying to make up for some time. We'll get into why it's been kind of crazy in a little bit here. We're going to get caught up on chat. What's up, War Wizard 499 says, you lit Beardo's ass up, Meek. Oh, well, we were just having fun, We're just having a good time. Delulu Reality says, Meeko, please play some games. I can't play games tonight. I'm sorry. I would play games tonight, but I can't. Lady Epic's got to go to bed in a little while. These streams are usually a little bit shorter. Okay, Deluded Reality, we will be back to gaming really soon. I promise you. I promise you we will be back really soon here. What's up, Bruce? Good to see you, man. It was a good show tonight. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Dr. Spike for 50. Oh, my goodness. Dr. Spike, appreciate you.
That's a huge bitch!
Says Cooldown Tax. Merry Christmas. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out. Thank you for the 50. Much love, man. No, I appreciate that. The chillest stream. Oh, well, appreciate that, Jake. Pilangujo for 109 says, can't stay. Just wanted to say I'm praying for you. Thank you, Pilangujo. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So for the little bit people that know, and I posted it already, so it's not like it's a secret, but yeah, my little one is, my youngest is special needs and has a lot of health problems, and she got pneumonia. She had been sick for a couple days, and we were trying to figure out what was going on, and she just kept getting worse and worse and seeming really lethargic and really kind of struggling. And we were like, what's going on? And after a while, we have protocols and stuff that we follow to make sure she's doing okay, and it just wasn't getting better. So we called the doctor, and they said, yeah, you probably should send her in. And so we took her to the children's hospital, had her get picked up and taken to the children's hospital, and sure enough, she caught pneumonia. And kids on ventilators, if they get pneumonia, it could be really, really, really bad. So I'm glad we caught it when we did, because it could have got a lot worse for us. before we got in. So it's good that we caught it early on and we're able to get in there for her. So she's doing better. She's recovering. Probably be home later this week though. But yeah, so it's been a lot of chaos. Getting things figured out and adjusting to that. It's never easy seeing your kid in the hospital, but she's in good hands, and we're just thankful that we were able to get her in when we did, instead of things going really, really, really south and then it causing any kind of permanent damage to her. So what's up, Space Thunder? Appreciate you. What's up, Quillen Hawk? But don't screw trees with alien wieners. Yeah, I listen, if you like the Avatar franchise, I'm not judging you. It's just they have sex with the tree in the first movie. 100% is what happens in that movie. They absolutely have sex with the tree. Strigoi for 5 says, Merry Christmas, tax. Merry Christmas, Meek and chat. Hey, thank you so much, Strigoi. There's no tax. It's free. It's free. Andrew Fraser for 199 says, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is overrated. Interesting. And then, yeah, I saw that there was a chat about Tom Holland's Spider-Man being only having one good movie. Hold on, let me see if I can find that real quick. Where did that go? Oh yeah, right here. Yep. Andrew Fraser says Tom Holland's Spider-Man is overrated, but there was another chat about that too. But yes, you are like, yeah, he really only has one good movie. I agree. I think that, well, I don't know. I like No Way Home. I also do like Homecoming. Okay. I think there's some really good stuff in Homecoming. Frank the Tank says Meek's gay. Thank you. James Sir Wim says, just realized I wasn't subscribed to your channel. Happy to have subscribed now. Well, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate it. I mean, Beardo gay? Maybe it's both. Can we talk about the Epstein docs and wild claims involving Trump in there? We can absolutely talk about that too. I gotta catch up on chat, bro. I'm super behind. All right, let me start moving down. Night Cooldown is the best part of Tuesday. Well, thank you, Vault95 Gaming. I appreciate that, bro. Nice save, Mike. Well played. That's great, bro. What's up, Unknown? Good to see you as well. Appreciate you. What's up, Fruit of the Mystery? I didn't see Ladybug because we had a pile of presents in front of the TV. She's a looker. We have a lot of really pretty women in this chat right now. A lot of very good looking women in this chat right now. That's all I'm saying. Just a lot of very good looking women. Very pretty. Holy shit. And then I just got, oh my goodness. Frank the Tank just dropped a bunch of chat or gifts over on Steam. Bro, Frank the Tank just dropped Devil May Cry 4, Devil May Cry, the collection, and Devil May Cry 5 over on Steam. All right? I was already planning on grabbing them. You just saved me the time and the money to do so. They're locked in. We're going to play these games. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you, bro. They will be games that we're going to play through them. We'll play through the collection, man. I appreciate you. Brimstone says, Mike, did you see the Xmas gift I gave you? I did not. Was it that you liked did you like one of my reviews? I have to go back and look and see what review you liked. Reason Cripple says, I get YouTube Rewind to finally work. Mike thinks I hate him. He was my most watched channel this year. I'm in the top 0.01% watchers of the channel. I do hate the Meek method though. I don't think you hate me, Reason the Cripple. I was actually thinking about you earlier today. I was like, dude, I appreciate how fucking like much we brag on each other, but it's all in love. Same with Frank. All of you guys, it's always in love, man. I appreciate that. Rooster Treasure says, Epic Mike, Merry Christmas. Any thoughts on YouTuber Adam the Woo? I didn't know him very well, but that was pretty sad. It's always sad to lose people in our community, man, or just on YouTube in general. What's up, JB Benedict? Appreciate you. Man, I'm so behind on there. Meek don't game no more. I will get into gaming, I promise. I've just been very busy. What's up, Jay Andrew? Shout out. What's up, Ambient Mage? Shout out as well. Let's see here. I have 5 streams open right now. I respect the hell out of that, bro. Meek, what's your favorite werewolf movie? Man, this chat is flying right now. I can't even keep up with all of this. What's up, Kodiak Rex? Favorite werewolf movie? Probably, it's not a proper werewolf movie, but the Van Helsing werewolf design is some of the best werewolf designs I've ever seen. So it's either between it's either between Van Helsing or Underworld, because I did appreciate the werewolves in Underworld. So Long Dick Rider says, Mike, can I have my bird back? Which bird is yours? Which bird is yours? Mike is gonna play the moaning soundbite. No, I wouldn't do that. What's up, CDM? Merry Christmas to you too as well. What's up, JB Spooky Reviews? Hey, look, it's Mike, the only member GG with an IQ above 65. Yeah, my IQ's 68. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, JJ52 says Epic Ally. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. Was Ladybug on Tuesday Night's Main Event or something? We got a face reveal. She's pretty. Like I said, we have a lot of pretty women in the chat right now. You are a monster, Mick. Yeah, sending Beardo abroad would be the only way to get laid. That's wild, bro. What's up, Hertz Donna? It's a trap. There's no days off here. Hi, Donna. Donna's always working. Frank and Donna are always working, and I appreciate them though. What's up, Hassan? How you doing, man? Let me keep going down. Mike, how much for Veilguard Christmas? We could do a Veilguard Christmas. People would be so mad at me. We could do that though. We could do a Veilguard Christmas. What's up, IGeve? Good to see you. What it do? Well, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hashtag free metal slave. She's never getting out. She's stuck. I'm so far behind on chat. Meek probably. No, it definitely is 100% stuck in chat. Mama for 5 says that sweater makes you look like that one guy at the office everyone runs about. You know what's funny? This isn't a sweater. This is a onesie. This bad boy goes all the way down. Look at that zipper. It's a onesie. It goes all the way down. It's all over my body. Look. And it's also got this. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this work. All right. Hold on. Ugh. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's good. Yeah. I really hope that Turd has the sound up right now, so everybody that's around him, his whole family can hear this. Oh, yeah, that's real good. Oh, Turd Ferguson. Oh, that's really good. I hope everybody can hear his whole family can hear that right now. Look at that. Should Schedule 1 switch to Schedule 3 now? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, you can still sell meth and crack in that game, so probably not. But that's actually a really good one. You have to start with weed, and weed just got reclassified, so. All right, if I did not get to a question, I'm going to start scrolling through chat. I'm going to get through super chats. If I missed a question from you, re-ask it in chat, because I am super behind. What's up, Demaj and I? Good to see you. What's up, Glenn Jones? Man, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for all the love. I appreciate the prayers, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, she's good. Thank you, Rabnet. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got her. She's in good hands. She's gonna be taken care of. So, Miki, check the news. Something going down in DC. Cops flooding I-95. Really? What's going on there? Was there an accident or something? Drivers trapped in snow. Oh, there was like, no, this is old. Never mind. I don't know what's going on there. Huh. I'm not getting any news about it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any news about that. I'll have to look into that and see what I can find. No, it's okay, guys. Like, I appreciate that. She's gonna be okay. We're taking care of her, and like I said, she's good. But I do appreciate the prayers, man. For real, that means a lot to me. Just know, if I'm not streaming consistently, it is not because I don't feel like it. I am typically not a lazy person when it comes to working. It's just chaos in my life lately. So, all right, let me catch up on super chats, and then we'll get caught up completely on the chat. I'm just gonna scroll down. Like I said, if I missed a question that you wanted to ask me, just re-ask it, and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Okay? Because I appreciate you guys, and thank you guys for being so generous already on the stream. You guys are amazing. Let me see here. Where am I at? Nagranol for 5 says, so what say you let my parents go just for Christmas Day? I probably have to pull them into witness protection. Please. I said they were going to get like quarter of the day off. Okay. You know what? I'll give them a couple more hours off. All right. But poor excuse for picking a man's pocket over 25th of December. All right. Glenn Jones for 5 says, good evening, Mike. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Random Sasquatch for 5 says, Meek, you don't need a smaller monitor. You need a bigger house with an office so Lady Epic can sleep too. I'm gonna have to do a lot more streams for that, my friend. We'll get there one day. We'll get there. This makes my forehead look huge. Do this. I want to pull it down. Oh yeah. It kind of makes my forehead look big, doesn't it? I feel like my forehead looks huge. It's weird. I'm gonna keep my hood up. Moment for 5 said that sweater makes you look like that one guy. Yep, it's a onesie, which is even cooler. Onesies are rad. Oh no, I accidentally deleted Mountain Mutt's chat. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry, Mountain Mutt. That was my bad, but I read it. Real Grey Goats for 5 says, Mike, they don't just have sex with a tree, they tantric group sex with a tree. That's very true. They absolutely do, Real Grey Ghost. You are absolutely right. James Bursey for 2 says Avatar is an intelligence test. Fans failed it. I don't actually think you're wrong there. I just don't get it, bro. War Wizard for 199 says Meek isn't gay. He just likes the flavor.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Thanks. Andrew Fraser for 10 says he has one decent movie, which is Homecoming. No Way Home is absolute garbage, especially the first half. And don't get me started about the Aunt May great power scene. Thank God for Andrew and Toby. That's the reason I like it. Also, Willem Dafoe absolutely nails it as Green Goblin. Watching him be a proper villain for Tom Holland's Spider-Man is rad. He beat the brakes off that kid, man. Beat the shit out of him. Murked him, bro. Reminded him, bro, you don't have actual villains. You don't actually have a rogues gallery. I'm a proper villain and you cannot handle me. I love that shit, bro. Yeah, but I think No Way Home is okay. I like parts of it. The first half is awful. I just recently rewatched it. But yeah, Homecoming is actually pretty decent. Michael Keaton's a good bad guy. It's just funny to me that this like young poor kid from Queens or whatever tries to get the dad of one of his friends arrested for stealing, when the reason he's stealing is because he had a contract and millions of dollars invested into a company to clean stuff up, clean up the city from the Chitauri invasion, and then got it taken out from under him by Tony Stark. And so he's actually just stealing the stuff that he bought the contract to clean up in the first place. He's not stealing like from banks or robbing banks. He's literally stealing the items that he was rightfully paid for and got contracts for and then lost all his money to. Kind of interesting. Kind of makes blue collar workers the bad guys, you know? Metal Slave. Oh my gosh. Metal Slave.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? That's a huge bitch.
For $200. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to read this one. Meek, thank you for opening the cage for 12 seconds. My toes had a breeze. All seriousness, love you tons. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Metal Slave, for the $200. That is incredibly generous. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You know what? After we get caught up on super chats, we'll just do another chicken grease. That kind of earned a chicken grease. Thank you, Metal Slave. Andrew Blanket for 10 says, you skipped over a shock and awe bearer. His coworker lost one-year child and he wants prayers. Yes, I did see that. So you know what? We'll do it right now. I'm catching up on stuff. We're going to put prayers up. Lord, I just ask you to help shock and awe bearer's coworker. Listen, having been somebody that's had to deal with the crisis of just having a sick child, it was hard enough. I cannot imagine losing a child early. I just pray that there's grace and mercy for that family, for everybody involved, that they're able to see remember the good things, any good memories, any positive memories, that they're able to just find solace and comfort in the people around them and in your mercy and grace, Lord, that they can just fall in your arms and know that they're protected and watched over. Yeah, it's not easy. I think King Théoden said it best, like no parent should have to bury their child, but sometimes the rain falls on the just and the unjust alike, and sometimes bad things do happen to good people. And yeah, just let your coworker know whenever you get a chance. There's a whole swath of strangers that are praying for them, pulling for them to overcome that. So absolutely prayers up for that family. Eli the Snake for 10 says, Merry Christmas, Meek. I don't know if somebody mentioned it before, but have you heard the AI Thong song? It's sung by a choir. Again, Merry Christmas to you and your family. I have heard it. It's actually pretty rad. I might even pull it up and play it. That's actually a pretty good one. X in Wonderland for 2 says, another Meek and Friends stream text. There's no text, but thank you. Dracon for 5 says, I tagged you on X about the situation. Okay, I'll check out X. I'll see if I can find it on X. Excuse me, damn. Harbinger for 109, Mike, did you skip my super chat? Taxes be wild. Now, did I skip your super chat, Harbinger? I don't think I did, but let me go back and double check. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Chat is fucking flying right now. If I did miss it, I might have missed it. I thought I read your super chat. If I did miss it, just send it and just post it in chat again. A girl can't post pics in peace. Shake my head. You tried not being good looking? I didn't think so. What's up, B-Man? Shout out, bro. Good to see you. And yes, Frank is awesome. One of the best character action games ever, except 2. Don't play that. It's terrible. So skip Devil May Cry 2, but play the rest of them. I can do that. Jeez. I'm taking my hair out of this. Getting too warm. DMC 2 is the best for speed running. Okay, so I should speed run it if we're doing it. We sure Ladybug's even 18? I'm pretty sure Ladybug's 18. I'm pretty sure Ladybug's like 20 something. So I'm 27. She don't look 27. Well, I appreciate all the lovely ladies and handsome men in our chat. I'm just kidding about the handsome men. That was gay. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I mean, Mike hates me. That's why I'm not a mod yet. I thought you were already a mod, B-Man. All right, B-Man, I'll see if I can fix that later. Because I don't have my chat pulled up to make you a mod right now. Everyone's streaming today? Yeah, a lot of people stream at night like that. Yeah, just put it in chat again, Harbinger, and I'll read it. You don't have to resend in the super chat. The Van Helsing werewolves and Underworld werewolves are just awful. I like the design, but I also like more intelligent, more like combat-oriented werewolves. And Van Helsing's werewolf design is reportedly designed after the Werewolf the Apocalypse werewolves. Like, it has the closest design to him, and he actually uses an ability that's in Werewolf the Apocalypse, and it's actually pretty rad. That's why I like that design. It's the design. I wouldn't say it's the characters. Like, I guess the best werewolf movie would either be Dog Soldiers or American Werewolf in London, because that transformation scene was horrible, dude. Anyway, the best women are part of the 199. That is very, very true. I gotta say, we got some gorgeous nerds. Yes, we do. I take Tuesday Night Spain event Tuesday off. I'm actually chilling on the couch. Well, hell yeah, Donna. I'm glad you got time off. That's fucking awesome. I love that. You don't need the moans. What? What? I'm not moaning. There's no moan. If I missed your super chat, Harbinger, I apologize, bro. I'm sorry. Let me go down here at the bottom. Let me see if I can find a Harbinger super chat. I'm so behind on chat right now. Hey, what's up, Disparu? Dog Soldier's amazing. It is. It's a good one. It's a very good one. Shout out to Disparu. What's up, Spirian? I'm glad to hear someone else likes Van Helsing's werewolf design. Yeah, it's not a good werewolf movie, but it's a really good design. And when he does the like nail scratching, where he like sharpens his nails and like has them gleaming and that shit's rad, dude. Yeah. Real Grey Goats for 10 says, I think it's time to put the Nintendo 64 Christmas meme on rotation. Which one is that one? The Howling's decent. I don't love The Howling though. We watched that for Monday Hangover. I wasn't a huge fan. I didn't love it. I liked it, but I did not love it. You can call him handsome. It's okay, Miki. No, I take it back. I take it back. Just play Devil May Cry 3 and skip the rest. Well, I just have all of them now. I told you to put chat on slow mode. It's the only way. You know it. I know, but I'm sorry, okay? Prayer requested thong song. Listen, this chat goes from hot to cold fast, bro. Goes from hot to cold very fast. I don't get the feeling Metal Slave is a pretty chick underneath that mask. I know what Metal Slave looks like. Metal Slave is pretty. Okay? Thank you for the prayers for Will. I plan to go to the funeral this Saturday. Take whatever comfort I can with me. That's the way to do it, man. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. I appreciate you, bro. 12-second cage breather. Meek is generous tonight. Listen, I'm feeling a little festive because of the Christmas season. Okay, a little festive. Okay. Holy shit. another one, bro. Niffled Dobby for 50 gifted memberships.
That's a huge bitch.
Thank you so much for the 50 gifted memberships. Holy fucking shit, you guys. What are we doing tonight? Got games? Got a 200 from Metal Slave? We got 50 from Niffled Dobby. What are we doing? Dobby found a sock and now Dobby's making it rain out here? Is that what we did?
We would be honored.
Wazamoo? Are we gonna game or just chilling? We're just chilling tonight. Typically Tuesday night cooldowns are just chill streams where we just talk and hang out. Van Helsing's CGI werewolf. Listen, it didn't age well, but the character, that werewolf design is fucking rad, dude. I'm gonna pull that up too. Let's see if I can pull that up. The werewolf design in Van Helsing is fucking sick, dude. It, like I said, it doesn't look great. The CGI maybe didn't age super well. The actual werewolf design is pretty sick. Let's see if I can actually pull that up. Hold on. Oh, dude, I don't have my laptop, so I don't know how to like zoom anymore. Who knows how to zoom? You guys know how to zoom? Do you guys know how to zoom? Look, pull this up. There we go. I think that worked. Did that work? It did work. I think it worked. Whatever. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. It's rad. Okay. I don't have my second monitor. I'm all, bro. This shit's got me fucked up. This shit's got me fucked up. Thank you, Niffled Dobby, for the 50 gifted memberships. Oh my god, dude, what am I doing? That's crazy, bro.
That's
Thank
a huge
you.
bitch.
Should I read everybody that got a channel membership? I'm gonna do it. Westward Smile, Dracon CM, Eli the Snake, S. Martin, Michael Valdez, Mo Monty, Lori Dahlquist, ECW Star, Gypsy, Sly Fox, Haggy Rogers, Big L, Woodsy, Unseen Dimensions, Juju Smile, Space Lord, Gene, Vise the Legend, Really Big Dixie Wrecked, Dollbro, Butterframed in Gold, General Duality, Jimbo, Imperial Dragon, Unknown, Ad Victorium, Warbin, Steelstorm Gaming, 458 Sea Dog, Greaser Nerd, This Object, Hulk Smash, Gunho Mac, Alex Gunslinger, The Can Man, Hannibal Grimm, Itzuki the Demon, Sir Straith, Anna Pinkava, Thunder Ducky, VIP Paths. This person says I was born in slow-mo. I was born in slow-mo. Brandon Kirachuk, Bolo, Mr. Crunchy Nerds, or Mr. Crunchy Taco, Schick 74, Sam Gun 3, Dave Poole, Dan Stoff, Jake Stanley Blue Blaze, all got channel memberships. Damn. Thank you. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Thank you. You 100% mode for Turd? I did a little bit, actually. Sorry. I did a little bit. I didn't think the design was very good at all. See, I like the design of that character. I know, like, the ears and stuff look a little ridiculous, but if you look at the artwork for, like, Werewolf the Apocalypse and stuff, that's what all those guys look like. Like, that's what all the werewolves look like in that game, and I think it's rad. Well, they don't look exactly like that, but they look very similar to that. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you. Original 64 Nintendo 64. I don't remember that, dude. I feel dumb. Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf is better. That is true. That's Christopher Lee in it. Put chat on super fast mode. That's what it's on right now. I can barely keep up. Apollo Monopoly says prayer request for my micro penis. I hope your penis gets bigger.
Get your hand off my penis!
I hope your penis gets bigger. John Tron's review of The Howling 2 is amazing. Yeah, that's a really good review. Whoever said play DMC3 and skip the rest retard, says Frank. I'm not, listen, if you tell me, Frank, I'm going to let you kind of dictate this. If you think I should just skip the second game, I'll do it. I'll play the first one, I'll skip the second one, and we'll just keep going through the rest. I very much appreciate the gifts, man. That's awesome. I'm going to get them downloaded for sure. Ladybug says Metal Slave is gorgeous. Yeah? Listen, a lot of pretty women. Okay? We got Angie Blinken, Donna Hall. We got Metal Slave. We got Ladybug. We got Makara. We got Mrs. Rough Night. A lot of good looking women in chat. Okay? A lot of good looking women. Appreciate y'all. We got Disparu, a handsome British, stoic British man. You know? Gifties miss me. I'm in the Matrix, but not by choice. Well, you know what? You're always a gifty in my book. What's up, D-Mad? Good to see you, man. DJ Fresh says, what makes a house a home? Love makes a house a home. All right, let me get caught up on this. Much love to you and family. Sick kids at Christmas, never easy. No, man, but we're making it work. You know, the unfortunate side of it, but the reality is pretty much it's really common once a year, especially during the cold season, to have to go into the hospital when you have a kid like that. We try our best to keep her healthy, and when the kids are sick or one of us is sick, we try to like minimize contact, but it does happen, and you can't control Mother Nature. You can't control everything. You just do your best to mitigate things, and you know what? The rest of it is we'll just be there for her. And she may be medically fragile, but she's one tough little kid, so. What's your opinion of Edgar Wright's Werewolf? I'm actually really excited for it. I think Edgar Wright did a great job with Nosferatu. I think that he did an incredible job of kind of capturing the essence of what a vampire actually is. A lot of people don't know this, but like the themes of like vampirism and stuff. Yes, it's horror, but it's not supposed to be glamorous, but there's like almost like a weird sexual like hunger urge to it. And I think he kind of encompasses that really well in Nosferatu. There's a scene, I don't remember who's talking to Nosferatu, but they're like talking to him, and he's like in his very thick accent is like, I am appetite. And that's, I think, the perfect encapsulation of what vampires are as a theme. Their hunger, their like unfulfilled desire, and because they're undead, they're like unnaturally craving something that they can't actually have, which is life, which is why they drink blood. It's kind of an interesting little like thematic thing, and I think he does a good job of showing how grotesque and disgusting and unappealing vampires actually should be, because they're undead beings that try to live forever and stuff. Whereas a lot of times vampires can, like, especially like in the 90s and stuff, vampires became very glamorized and stuff. You have like the Lestat Chronicles to thank for that. And I'm not saying that those are bad stories. I know like Rough Night doesn't like Anne Rice, but I know a lot of people do like Anne Rice and Lestat and all that stuff. But even those books and stuff have a lot of horror in them and a lot of ideas about like the lack of empathy, and even Lestat kind of like constantly grapples with his connection to God and the fact that he's like a cursed being and he's kind of damned for forever, and stuff like that. So it's kind of an interesting concept. Whereas werewolves are all about like unchecked, untamed rage or untamed urges, but it's not like sexually based, it's more violence based. Like werewolves don't go around trying to like drink blood. They go around like ravaging and destroying things and killing things. And it's like unchecked rage, the unchecked rage of man, unchecked anger, you know, things like that, unhinged rage, whatever. I think Edgar Wright will do a good job of capturing that, and I'm really excited to see his design, especially since he went back to like old England, or like old, like what is it, like I don't remember what century it's supposed to be in, but yeah, I know he went back like old school, and it's going to be all spoken in like old English or whatever. Yeah, so I was kind of rad, but holy shit. So the National Guard are flooding. Okay. This is I-95 outside of DC. What is going on, bro? Yo. Apparently an officer is down as well. I don't know if it was like a routine traffic stop or something and things went bad. I don't know. That's awful, man. Well, prayers for them. I don't want to show anymore because I don't know if they have like a suspect on the screen or whatever, I could get in trouble for that. But that's rough, man. Prayers for those cops. But yeah, I still got to disagree. The design is very good. Interesting. In a browser, it's Control Plus. Thank you. I'm really dumb. Really dumb. I always love the werewolf design in Underworld. I kind of like Control Alt Delete. No! Tree Bear. You hold the control and wheel your mouse. Okay. Zoom is Alt F4. How dare you? Like and shift at will. Werewolves have no choice. That's a good way of looking at it. I mean, you know, in like some lore, like they're interchangeable words, but yes, I do get what you're saying. Like likens as an approach to like their like generically or inherently werewolves versus like an involuntary transformation. So, son of Sanguinius for 10 says, Merry Christmas, Meek. Appreciate you correcting Tardo on how to pronounce the name of the beloved angel. Hey, listen, I got you, bro. It's not Sanguinius. Why did I say that? I just said it wrong. Sanguinus. Thank you. Sanguinus is the 9th. Thank you. I think Alt F4 works too. I hate you guys so much. If you want to zoom in on a picture, you have to hold the power button. Thanks. Mike didn't even miss a beat. He's used to saying that clearly. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. What's up, Michael Coulter? Good to see you. Gotta be careful reading names around here. Oh, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll read it. I don't care. You can't trick me and make me feel bad about it. Harbinger. Oh, thank you. I missed this one. I'm sorry about that, Harbinger. Harbinger for a 50.
That's a huge bitch.
I'll play this one. Says, Merry Christmas, Epic Sugar Devil, to you and your family. Hope the little one is doing much better. Merry Christmas, chat. Prayers to Shock and Oz Bears co-worker, LMAHAH, Beardo Jolly Flat. Thank you, Harbinger, for the 50. I appreciate you. I don't know why that disappeared on my chat, but thank you for the generosity. I appreciate you very, very, very much. And yeah, thank you for the prayers, man. Those mean a lot to me. Thank you. And then Disparu is finishing up. He said he's finishing up his videos on combining 4 and 5 as they were so light on content and just fish banging. Fish banging is that's a thing, bro. That's crazy. I've returned from my journey to a magical land called Dallas, Texas. How was it over there, man? What you doing over there? Anna says the 2 protagonist werewolves in Van Helsing look very much like a Shadow Lord and a Silent Strider. Hell yeah. Yep. I feel like that's intentional. I think we talked about that, and I think we actually looked it up, didn't we? And I'm pretty sure they actually based those on the White Wolf products or whatever, the Werewolf the Apocalypse. So I'm so behind on chat. Mike is holding people's penises to get bigger. No, I didn't. I'm not touching any penises. I'm not helping it. DMC3 is the only one really worth playing. See, I've not heard that. I've heard that like all of them are good. I heard a lot of people really like 4 and 5, so I don't know. No, it's not small enough to get on disability yet. That's crazy, bro. That's pretty crazy. Pretty women and hot dudes. Listen, I only have one or the other in chat. Mike, did you check out the Guess the Wrestler quiz? I did. I don't remember if I still have it on my... Did I do that on my laptop? I think I still did that when I was on my laptop. I don't have it on this new computer. Listen, resend me. I don't know if you can DM me on Twitter. If you can DM me on Twitter, re-DM me the channel, because I don't know if I'm actually. I think I subscribed, but please resend me the channel. But I did check it out. But I think I did it on my laptop. So, Sanguinius, thank you. The 9th is referring to the Legion number of the Blood Angels. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. Anna's a 40K lore master. So I appreciate that very much. Don't forget Disparu. I could never forget Disparu. He's my homie. Miss Disparu. Disparu, now I got a new computer and I can actually play games again. We're gonna have to play some stuff again. If you're gonna play DMC2, no, it's really bad, but if you want to play a terrible game for the hell of it, you can. Well, that's what Veilguard's for. I'd say just play 1, 3, 4, 5. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. I'll just plan on playing that. But listen, if I'm gonna play a bad game, I'm gonna play Veilguard. I'll play Veilguard again. Okay. I'm just glad Meek mentioned me. I was ready to complain. Of course I'm gonna mention you. I'm gonna leave you off of that list. Come on now. Although you've been over to my house twice now since the stream where you said you were gonna start wearing low cut shirts, and I have yet to see you wear a low cut shirt to my house.
Move this man!
It's okay. I'll let it go though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even think about it. I'm not. It's fine. Okay. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Harbinger. Oh my gosh, dude. Are you serious right now? Harbinger for another 50. Oh my gosh, bro.
That's a huge bitch.
Says, get the little one something special on behalf of the chat. I posted my first super chat. Thank you so much, Harbinger. Yeah, I caught up on that, and thank you again for another 50, bro. Did not have to do that. Thank you. Experience says the Garu don't like the leeches, Mike. That's damn true. Worm-tainted leeches, the whole lot of them. Werewolves versus wolves and wolves. The werewolves would work because they're more present. They're asking less questions and they're getting more to the point. Okay? If there was if you were gonna like set up like who's gonna be like the best to worst, it's werewolves, wolves, wolves. Because the werewolves are like, when? Probably now. Whereas werewolves are like, where? Here, now, today. Hunter says, I'm pretty too, chat. Won't post pics. Don't want an alphabet clan following me all thirsty. I'm elegant. I'm poetic, I think, and easy to romance, yet not whorish. I'm perfect. I'm ranting. You know what, Hunter? Now you're just gonna... Never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm just going to move on. We're going to move on, dude. The heck is going on, bro? I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's happening in the chat anymore. You know what? I'm already done. It's not my fault. I sent the message right at a time when you asked. Listen, Disparu. I miss Disparu. I miss my boy. Miss my homie from across the pond. We got to get him, you know. I would say we got to get him out of the UK, but Disparu's going to stay there forever. And frankly, I appreciate his... that he's maintained his British superiority. Like, he's not going to let anybody take that from him. It would be cool if the Jake and Beardo movies in Dark Ages vampire werewolf setting / world, Mike. I will tell you this, that isn't, there is some supernatural stuff in that story. I won't tell you exactly what it is, but there is a little bit of supernatural in that story. And if I have my druthers, when we get things started with Epic Verse and stuff, I absolutely 100% plan to I've been working on a werewolf project. It's actually set in modern day, but I do plan on actually doing a werewolf project at some point, and I have every intention of actually doing like a good werewolf story. Okay, every option and every intention of doing so. A Real Gregos for 5 says, to make your PC faster, you should delete your System32 folder and restart. It's a hidden hack that Microsoft doesn't want you to know. That's a really good point. Should I do that right now?
Can we get much higher?
I'm not gonna do that. I know enough about computers and not do stupid stuff like that. I just didn't remember how to re-screw. I didn't know how to zoom in with stuff. Epic Sugar Devil, I like that. I think we all like that. Banned. You can't stay here anymore. Metal Slave, you're banned. You're gone. Microsoft has spammed so low, or stooped so low as to add spamware on Windows installs now. Had to delete that folder myself. Yeah, dude, they're fucking out of control right now. Blue-Eyed Scorpio says, hello, Spectacular Michael. What's going on, Blue-Eyed Scorpio? Yeah, if anything, they need to, like, offer Windows as just basic Windows. I know that Scree Away dude is going to yell at me about Windows and say Linux or something, but Windows needs to offer just a basic Windows package that does nothing at special. It's just a fucking, like, super basic fucking Windows shit. They don't want to do that. They want to monetize everything. There's a surprising amount of influence that World of Darkness has had on popular culture. That is very true. Unfortunately, a lot of it's for vampires, but werewolves are also pretty fucking rad, so. Vlad Tepe's Dracula, aka Vlad the Impaler, makes the vampire named after him look like a vapid liberal femboy. That is true. Vlad the Impaler was a fucking monster, bro. That guy was scary as shit. Angie Blanken, the list of pretty women in chat, he missed mentioning you. I was reminding him. I mentioned Angie Blanken. She was the first person I said. Or one of the first persons I said was Angie Blanken. See, I'm friends with a lot of these people on Instagram. Okay? I know what they look like. All right? Not an ugly face in the bunch. Except mine. Okay? Play more Arc Raiders with Josiah? I absolutely will. All right? I absolutely will. Please don't play Veilguard. I'm sorry, man. Your Christmas is going to be blessed with Veilguard. It's going to be blessed with Veilguard. It really is. It has to happen. What wolves? Is this an Adventure Time joke? A little bit, yeah. Werewolves are totally real. They might be. They might actually be. Who knows? I used to have a buddy of mine who was from Africa. Was he from? Was he from Kenya? He claims that he knew a medicine man that did have the ability to transform into an animal or animals. He said that that's how he would like sneak out and like do stuff and like do rituals and stuff as you turn into an animal and sneak out at night and stuff. But yeah, he claims that there was that. He also claimed that there were witches in this one village that could fly, like could actually fly and stuff. Oh yeah, like there's some crazy stuff he said that was going on in like some of those African like tribes and stuff, bro. So Disparu is my butler. Disparu would be a great butler. He would be like Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because he would like be super sarcastic and also like tell you like it was, but also be like super helpful as well. So hey, Shock and All Bear, have a good night, man. Appreciate you, bro. We can import Disparu. He can recolonize any parts of the U.S. That's a good point too. Me, myself, and I says I love these streams. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Werewolf, love makes a house a home. Love makes a house a home. Yeah, that would be kind of wild, actually. Poll in the chat. I can see Meek being a werewolf. I wouldn't be a werewolf. Apparently a DC officer got hit. Person who did hit them remained on scene. Oh, so they stayed. They didn't run? Interesting. Wow. Mike, did you see Schedule 1 is getting ready to add mushrooms? I heard that they were, but I didn't know if that update was coming around. This is, I have not forgotten about us playing together. I also have not forgotten about getting the crew back to play again. Okay? It's just always a lot of things. We're all in on werewolves, and if we do it, we're going to do it right. We're doing the effects practically. Yes, 100%. Yep. If there's going to be any CGI, it's just going to be to, like, film fight scenes better and stuff. But we're going to do werewolves correctly. I mean, DOS... a little bit more advanced than DOS, but basically like DOS. Yes. Loaf makes a grouse a gnome. That's wild. War Wizard from 199 says Loaf makes a grouse a gnome. That's crazy, bro. Vlad the Impaler was based. Yeah, but he's also crazy. But he's based, yeah. And yeah. The were and werewolf comes from the Old English meaning were, meaning man or male human. Interesting. Fifth Down Sports says my member message disappeared. I didn't see your member message pop up. Just tell me what you said. If I missed something, guys, just let me know that I missed it, and I will get to it. Okay. If you guys didn't know this, I'm kind of dumb and I forget things a lot. Okay. So if I miss something, I will make sure to get back to it as fast as possible. Hold on. Wait, no, I got it right here. I found it. Fit Down Sports member for 2 months says, Merry Christmas, Mike and chat. Meek, no love, no tree love on this stream. Love makes a house a home. Merry Christmas to all. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, no, I'm not having sex with any trees. It's not happening. And then Nagranol for 5 says, you know what makes a house a home, Mike? Parents. Parents make a house a home. Enjoy mine this Christmas. They're certainly making my house a home. Mining lithium for me. So shout out to them. Me, myself, and I said, glad you'll be back on FNT. Yes, I'll be FNT this Friday. We're gonna be hanging out, talking Stranger Things, bro. Real Grego says, I got banned from Instagram for spam. I was trying to follow a bunch of accounts that are friends of mine. Yeah, they're real picky about that kind of stuff. Yeah, Instagram's kind of a mess sometimes too. It used to be normal, but now like all the meta stuff like Facebook and Instagram are just full of fucking AI slop, dude, everywhere. I've been off the beaten path in Kenya, amazing area of the world. I've heard it's gorgeous over there, bro. Just heard there's some crazy stuff over there too, man. What's up, Spiderfinger? Good to see you, man. You know what, guys? All right, we're gonna get to it now. You guys have been incredibly generous. I appreciate the hell out of you. You guys. So I can hold on. Wait. Never mind a lot. I don't know where my glasses are. I was going to put on my sunglasses. We're just going to do this instead.
Chicken grease in my soul. That's how I roll. KFC, baby. It's my favorite. Oh, give me that bucket. I said, give me that bucket. I think, give me that bucket. A finger licking chicken. From Kentucky to the bayou. The flavor's so right. That secret recipe keeps me up all night. That's a huge bitch. Gotta have that crunch,
Thank you guys for being so incredibly generous this stream. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. You guys are wonderful. I'm not stopping. I'm just saying thank you. That's all. You guys deserve a chicken bucket break. That's all. Have you watched Mr. Robot? I've been watching it. Got some thoughts. I've never seen Mr. Robot. I've heard a lot of people like it. I heard it's like major, like actual legit cool hacker shit. But I've never watched Mr. Robot. So I'm curious. Tell me what your thoughts are. Professor Lupin werewolf, Professor Snape lesson. Yeah. I didn't like the werewolf design in Harry Potter, but the idea that the guy was a werewolf is kind of cool. DB Wild says, what's up, DB Wild? Good to see you in chat, man. They were a coworker of mine from years ago. It was an old Mexican fellow of Mayan descent, and he swore that most of the things that we consider supernatural were real, but left our realms when humans started appearing. I'm guessing you're saying appearing. I'm sure you probably have finished it more, but I finished that section, and I'll find more from you. DB Wild, that's rad. That's actually a really cool idea. Fifth Down Sports says, oh, Meek, I found it funny. Steph used the Barney song as a placeholder on Nerdy News. I was laughing. Great for me. Great for me. Michael Coulter says, hey, Mike, what about zombies? Where's their place in all this? So it's funny enough that you say that. Typically, our idea of zombies is the undead monsters that like eat brains and stuff. A lot of that is because of George Romero. Actual zombies, they actually like, I don't even remember if the name actually the word means that itself. But actual zombies are from voodoo, and it was like they were servants, like indentured servants. And that's what they were, and like they weren't undead. They were undead servant, or they were bound servants in voodoo. And then we kind of like over time evolved them into something else beyond that. But yeah, Haitian French. It's a Haitian French word. It's a mythological undead corporeal revenant. Oh, it is undead. I guess I didn't think they were undead. I always thought they were living. Let me turn down the brightness a little bit because I can't fucking see. But yeah, a zombie is from Haitian French zombie, or Haitian Creole zombie. Is a mythological undead corporeal revenant created through the reanimation of a corpse. In modern popular culture, zombies appear in horror genre works. The term comes from Haitian folklore, in which a zombie is a dead body reanimated through various methods, most commonly magical practices in religions like voodoo. And then modern media protections have changed that. I always thought they were like indentured servants for some reason. But anyways, yeah. So then over time they evolved into something different than that, but they originally were from Haiti and voodoo, which means that they're probably some kind of realness to them. Like my guess is maybe using like herbs and stuff like that, maybe sick people or people that they thought were dead, maybe they were able to get them moving again or something. I don't know. It's funny how many like of these cultures have access to knowledge, like even medical knowledge that can make sense, but we're seeing the supernatural. That's not me discounting the supernatural, because I do believe that some of that stuff exists, but like even the idea of supernatural and what it looks like often doesn't look like what we assume it does. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, okay, and that's the other thing too. So zombies are featured widely in Haitian rural folklore as dead persons physically revived by the act of necromancy of a bokor, a sorcerer or witch. The bokor is opposed to the Haugen and the Mambo, which are priests and priestess of the formal voodoo religion. A zombie remains under the control of the bokor as a personal slave, having no will of its own. Interesting. So they're opposed by priests and priestesses. Interesting. The Haitian tradition also includes an incorporeal type of zombie, the zombie astral, which is part of the human soul. A bokor can capture a zombie astral to enhance its spiritual power. A zombie astral can also be sealed inside of a specially decorated bottle by a bokor and sold to a client to bring luck, healing, or business success. It is believed that God eventually will reclaim the zombie's soul, so the zombie is a temporary spiritual entity. Interesting. This is kind of fascinating, actually. I'm not going to go down the zombie rabbit hole, but I could, because that's kind of rad. Maybe an animagus dog over a werewolf. Yeah, I would never want to be a dog. I'd want to be a werewolf. I don't just want like to be able to turn into a wolf. I want the middle. I want the war form. The like bipedal, like giant hulking scary wolf man form with super strength and claws and stuff. That shit could be rad. Fertilization makes a woman a mom. That's crazy, bro. That's wild, dude.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's a crazy thing. Had a big glob of peanut butter on a knife and it plopped. I'm now down bad. I'm down bad right now. Dude, Blue-Eyed Scorpio, I feel that. That's sad. That's rough, bro. Losing the scoop of peanut butter is rough. The guy Mike was talking about has Polaroid photos of him demon hunting and performing exorcism in Africa. Wild shit. Yeah. Same guy that we were talking. Are we talking about the same guy? We might be talking about the same guy, actually. I think we've talked about that before. Meek is home alone this Christmas. Somebody call the Wet Bandits. I'm not home alone. I have people here with me. Well, I have person and then persons with me. DBY said this coworker swore. Thank you. I thought you were going to finish that up. This coworker swore that the realm that these supernatural creatures traveled from was called the Umbral, or Umbral, which made my gamer brain think of the Umbra in the World of Darkness games. Oh, interesting. So he thinks there's another realm where these creatures come from. Which could be true. The world we understand is not the way the world actually works. It's just what we understand of it. So it's kind of interesting, man. I don't know. Werewolf has got some interesting lore into it. Might be some of that stuff's got to be based on something. Vault 95 Gaming for 109 says Liru is the best werewolf and probably Kirsha's sister. Liru? I don't know who that is. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. This better not be some creepy porn thing, please.
Can we get much higher? So high.
My gosh, how long have I been muted? Oh no.
Boo this man!
He's not gonna see he's muted for another 20 minutes. Oh no, bro. Listen, I don't want to talk about it. You've been muted for like 5 minutes. Listen, this is why I check my phone all the time so that people can message me and let me know that I'm muted. Okay? Thank you, Mrs. Rough Night, for letting me know. About 5 minutes. Silent mic. That's fucking wild. Muted. I agree with Mike. Muted. Oh my god, I really have been muted for a long fucking time, dude. Oh my gosh. Bro. Oh my god. I'm sorry, chat. Damn, I was muted a long fucking time. Yeah, I can see that. I was muted a long fucking time, dude. I must have accidentally hit the wrong button. Happens to all streamers. So I hear. Meek doesn't want to talk about it. I don't want to fucking talk about it. Well, why are his lips moving, but there's no sound? Guys, I'm so sorry. Nothing was stirring. Not even a Mickey Mouse. Mountain Mud for 199 says tax refund for everybody. You muted looking up anime werewolf. Yeah, I looked it up and it was definitely a porn thing, and I'm very upset. Yeah, I didn't want to see it. As soon as I clicked on it, it popped up and it was immediately some Rule 34 shit right there. And I regret everything about looking that up. Thank you, Vault95 Gaming. Dracan says, have you seen my AI songs? I've been posting on YouTube. Thoughts? You will have to tag me on YouTube so I can see or tag me on either leave a comment after this at the end of this stream or tag me on Twitter and I'll check them out. It's cool, man. Don't stress, man. Listen, I'm kind of a fucking idiot if you guys haven't noticed. Fifth Down Sports for 5 says, I'm glad you kept it up tonight. First time I ever watched Avatar was on TV. I turned it off I turned it on at that exact moment, turned it off, never back. Yeah, dude, the tree thing is just weird, and I don't know why everybody like overlooks that. It's a weird moment in the movie, bro. It's kind of creepy. Okay? Well, let him showed up to this as well. Polish your proper stream where nothing goes wrong. Been a while, and this is the one I come into. Navis are perverts. Thank you, Mike. Yeah. Oh, the camera's been on the whole time, huh? Dark Side Meek. That's crazy. So you get up. That's what you get for looking up Rule 34 chicken buckets. I looked up the werewolf, and it immediately was goonery shit. Chat went dead, but Meek went blind. That's crazy work. Hi, Emily Kruger. Lord Bolton for 19 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Did you know that Santa never has to pay for parking? It's always on the house. Okay, that was pretty good. That was a good one. That was pretty fucking good. Boromir for 5 says, on behalf of Gondor, I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Well, thank you, Boromir of Gondor. Okay, I appreciate you. And if you ever call for aid, we'll be there for you. Jesus Avila just gifted a channel membership as well. Thank you, Jesus. There's no way you're not a bigger fig than Jeremy. That's true. Jeremy's always gayer than I am. That's how I have to frame it. Killed a Cajun for 20 says, was trying to make a joke about Marie Laveau and Santa, but YouTube kept blocking it. Yeah, YouTube kind of asshole sometimes. Leonard Scrub for 2 says, paying the sound tax. Risa the Cribble member for 19 months says, taxes for sound, please. Strigoi for 2 says, muted tax. Darth Bane for 2 says, audio tax. Mountain Mud for 109, tax refund for everybody. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Sorry about that. We did notice, Mike. Beardo read so poorly, I passed out. Hey, no worries. We talked about Windows earlier, and damn, I thought my earbuds took a shit. Yeah, nope. If my stream's acting weird, it's on me. It's not on you. It's not on you. I don't even remember what we were fucking talking about. Only happens to pro streamers. The best of the best, you know? I thought it was because I put my phone in my pocket. It says Fifth Down Sports. That's crazy. I once played a 2-hour gaming streak with the game muted, so I respect that, Lord Both. I get it. But that's why you got to keep looking at your chat. I'm so fucking dumb sometimes, bro. That's wild. Don't be so hard on yourself, Miki. Gary would have streamed for 3 hours on mute and not noticed. Now, if I didn't talk to my chat, I wouldn't have noticed. Or if Mrs. Ref Knight wouldn't have been wonderful and text me. If you text me, obviously there's a delay for you, Mrs. Ref Knight. But if you text me, I get it right away. And typically, like, I respond as fast as possible. So thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, SSJ Lalo? Good to see you. And Jay Andrews. And Jake Skywalker. No, I thought I missed the stream, but he was muted, so I didn't miss anything. That's crazy. Here's I was going insane about my headphones. Been muted since looking up anime werewolves. Gosh, dude, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so fucking sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. Meek Tarded is crazy work, bro. There's no way for me to overlook that when I saw the movie for the first time. Yeah, dude, it's like a weird tree orgy, bro. I don't understand. Vorpal Snack says I was watching Die Hard again. Stop to come here though. Hey, Die Hard's a legendary movie. There was a real anime. What's your search algorithm like? Defaulted to the rule. All I typed in was Liru werewolf, and I immediately was a picture of her getting railed. Leon Kennedy says, watching you and Beardo, love you guys. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. You ever wonder what kind of music Santa Claus listens to? Rap, naturally. That's pretty good. I appreciate that, Anna. Yeah, my friend was like, I would have let you know too, but I was not at my computer. It's okay. It's like watching a train wreck from afar. You're like, oh man, I wish I could help that guy, but there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Never done, Mike. I love that you read non-paid chat. Of course, dude. You guys are all here to hang out with me, not just paying customers. Like I always appreciate you guys sending super chats and memberships. It means the world to me. Keeps the lights on. But it's never required, and so I always appreciate when you guys do. Now you have to pay to get sound. That's crazy work, bro. Oh no, I missed to make fun of Mike using Windows. What have I done with my life? We were talking about, yeah, Windows having a bunch of like bloatware and like ads and shit like that popping up now on their software. I have to like manually delete that folder so it stops giving you like pop-up ads and stuff. How does racing a snowman make sharp turns in his car? How does a racing snowman make sharp turns in his car? He snow drifts. That was pretty good. Meek, I totally forgot about Instagram picture. Thank you very much. Hey, you're all good, Angie. I got you. Listen, I'm looking out for you guys, all right? I appreciate y'all. Okay? Appreciate all the lovely ladies in my chat. Shout out. He found the savvy werewolf art. I hope not. No. Mike, why did you make chat look that up? I didn't make you guys look that. Don't look the stuff up that I look up. Kill the Cages says stream games with friends to YouTube without switching to the game and playing without paying desktop audio. I've recorded 15-minute videos while muted. That's after 3 years of doing videos. Cajun Corey or Kilted Cajun, not Cajun Corey. Kilted Cajun. I appreciate that. That's actually why I stopped doing videos for a while, because I tried to record the same video 4 times, and the first time I flubbed something, so I restarted it. The second time, the entire video was muted. The third time, the camera was not on the right thing, and then the fourth time, it was muted part of the way through, and I just gave up for a while. So, no safe search for Mike. Poor Mike. Yeah, it was my fault. It's kind of my fault too. Rabnat Sagabula says, how does a snowman harvest grain? With icicles. Jail. Hunter says, I show up to get my family back. Hunter, are you a girl or are you a guy? That's what I got to figure out here now, because you were talking about being pretty. Are you a girl or a guy? Son of the Hut says, boo. Thank you. Nader Agus says, hi all. What's up, Nader? How you doing, buddy? Or Nate Ragus. It's either Nader Agus or Nate Ragus. Which one is it? Leonard's Girl for 5 says, paying customer tax so I can be here. It is required. Merry Christmas, pay your bills. That's wild, dude. It's not required at all. Thank you. RPC Music says, I got you. Thank you. Mike, have you ever been told you're not a window or a dog or a window or a door growing up? I've never been told that before. Never been told that before. Don't be like, Dana, look stuff up. I always look stuff up. I can't help it. By the way, that reminds me, I got to pull this up. If you guys have not heard this, the thong song, a quintessential part of my childhood, quintessential part of all of our childhoods, The thong song was pretty freaking rad back in the day, and so somebody did an AI cover of the thong song, and the results are pretty good. I'm just gonna say it that way. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm just gonna play it for you guys. They made it in the sound of like a gospel choir, which is even more crazy than I thought it was going to be, but here it is. If you guys haven't heard the thong song, you're going to hear it for the first time, and if you have, I don't think you're going to be ready for this. I'll just say it that way. You will not be ready for what this does. If it ever loads. It could also just never load. I could just be fucking lying to you right now that it just never loads. There we go. I think I got it now. Jesus Davila for 5 says sound tax and lurker tax. Thank you, Jesus Davila. I appreciate it. Oh boy. Look at me. I am the Leardo now. That's wild. Hunter says I'm a dude. Oh, you're a pretty dude. I respect that. I was booing the terrible jokes in chat. You can boo me too. It's okay.
Boo this man!
Don't feel bad about boomering it, Mike. I'd stream games if I could figure out how. What really helps is having 2 monitors. Hunter's a hot dude. Looking for whom, though? What? Good old Cisco? Yeah, dude. Cisco's... Yeah. Kids are always under their parents' feet. Hear that a lot. Yeah, I love my kids, but they're always like... Yeah. Although yeah. They're growing fast, and I don't like that. Me, myself, and I for 10. This is Merry Christmas to you and your family. I'm actually one of your lady followers, LOL, and old ways supernatural are also part of old school Catholicism. Really? Yeah, well, Catholicism has a lot of like knowledge of that kind of stuff. I think it was a Catholic guy who wrote the book on demonology. I believe that was a Catholic that wrote the book on demonology and like how it works. And I know back in the day it was a Catholic guy that wrote the book on like angel hierarchies and like stuff like that. Yeah, there's some pretty interesting stuff back in the day from some of those old school guys. So Thong Song was wild. I was in middle school when it came out. Yeah, this was my jam, even though I'm a metalhead. It was kind of a banger, dude. I'm good. Nate Ragus. Okay, now I know, because I always thought of Nate or Ragus. I had heard people pronounce it that way, specifically Beardo. Nate Ragus. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. Thong Song takes me back to 5th grade. Yeah, absolutely. What if you have 3 monitors? Then you're really living life, bro. Then you're really living life. All right, this is the cover. This is the 1950s Motown cover of Thong Song. This is wild, guys. This is wild. AI has to be stopped, bro.
Whoa.
Bro.
That girl so scandalous, and you know another nigga couldn't handle it. So you're shaking that thing like who's the ish, with the look in your eyes so devilish. You like to dance all the hip-hop spots, and you cruise to the grooves like an acrobat. Not just her bench, she liked to pop, cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? All night long. Let me see that thong.
Bro, you are absolutely right. This slaps, bro, and I don't fucking understand it. Are we supposed to be watching something? No, I didn't pull up the video. I just am listening to it. Bro, I can't fucking believe this. We have to stop AI because this shit slaps, bro.
That thong. Like it when the beat go. Like it when the beat go. Baby, make your booty go.
Link it? All right.
That thong. That girl's so scandalous, and I know another nigga couldn't handle it. And she's shaking that thing like who's the ish, with the look in her eyes so devilish. She liked to dance all the hip-hop spots, and she cruised to the grooves like an acrobat.
1950s movement goes hard? Yeah, it
she
does.
liked to pop cause she was living la vida loca. She had jumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move your butt. I think I'll sing it truck. I was like, what, all night long. Let me see that thong, baby. That thong. I like it when the beat goes. I like it when the beat goes.
It sounds good. It does sound good, Charles Devane. Like, I don't understand, bro.
Come on, baby. That thong.
There ain't no reason for that, bro. All them runs and shit, bro, it's wild.
I said I like the way.
Nah, bro. Lord forgive me, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I said I like the way.
You gotta stop AI, bro.
I said I like the way. I see you falling.
Can you play this before all your streams? I'd probably get in trouble for that. Because essentially, like, real talent doing music, it kind of is a little bit. Crazy, bro. There ain't no reason for that, bro. Isn't that crazy? Didn't the original have a string section sample too? This sounds too good. It did. Listen, as much as, like, if you haven't heard the original Thong Song, as much as, like, the idea is stupid, the Thong Song, the actual Thong Song has some, like, legit good music in it. Like, the actual song kind of slaps too. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on. I'm only going to play a sample of this because I will get claimed for this. I probably get claimed for the AI too, but I did drop a link in the chat so you guys can check that out. Mike onesie sweater is a thong. It's not. It's a full-on, like, onesie. It goes all the way down on my legs. Hollywood is cooked, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see here. How is it that they also dropped a banger, like, of, like, dude, Cisco could legit sing, bro. Onesie Thong Song band. Let me see if I can find where the middle of the song. Song's wild, dude. Yeah, the song had no reason to be this good, dude. And we were growing up with this kind of stuff. Drew Hill over Cisco. I respect that energy, bro. Hi, Chrysanth. How you doing? Mook got his Cosby sweater on. Hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your eggnogs. That's wild. It's a onesie, okay? It's a onesie. AI slaps. This doesn't. They both slap, bro. They both slap. But that the AI did a really damn good job. All right. Metal Slave just sent me this one. I'm gonna check this one out. Michael Jackson, PYT Trap Soul. Oh, are we gonna spend the night and the rest of the evening just listening to fucking banger AI songs? You guys are gonna get me in so much trouble. And then somebody sent me something on X. Let me check this out here. I like the way you move that thing. There we go. This is PYT.
was hurt.
Oh. Thank you, Your Highness. I appreciate it.
Where did you come from, lady? And ooh, won't you take me there? Right away, won't you, baby? Tenderoni's gotta be.
That's crazy, bro. That's supposed to be PYT?
Sugar fly with me. Don't you know now is a perfect time we can make it right, hit the scene.
Let's skip to the PYT part.
Won't you come, it's emergency. Cool my fire yearning. Come set me free. Don't you know now is the perfect time we can dim the lights just to make it right in the night. At the loving spot, I'll give you all I wanna love.
Damn. That kind of slaps, bro. What is going on, Meek is going full black tonight. Newsflash, I've been black every night, bro. I've been listening to all kinds of shit, bro. Michael is above everything else is blasphemy. Bro, Michael would appreciate this kind of stuff, man. All right? Michael would appreciate this kind of stuff. I do gotta find, that's good. I actually just saved that Metal Slave. I'm gonna be listening to that one later. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be listening to that one later. I gotta find this one. This is, dude, what's his name? Joe Rogan plays this all the time on his stream, but it's pretty funny. The 50 Cent Miniman version. This is a soul version of Miniman. I believe it's this one. Is this it? Hold on. This is it. All right, so this is Miniman by 50 Cent, and this is the they did a soul version, a 1950s AI cover of this. Joe Rogan plays this shit all the time, so but if you don't watch Joe Rogan, you would never heard this, but
Many men wish death upon me.
that's crazy, bro. What are we doing?
Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life away.
Bro, that's crazy work. What are we doing? How did we get here?
Put a hole in a nigga for fucking with me.
Oh lordy, that's wild, bro.
My back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me.
That's pretty good, actually. Hold on real quick. I want to answer this question. 195 says, thanks for your advice. I have a Razer laptop and a spare monitor. Is that sufficient for streaming games? It depends on what your specs are for your laptop. Tell me, like, what kind of card do you have in your laptop? What kind of processors does it have? Here's the thing. Laptops can work. It's a lot of power to do on a laptop. Mine lasted for... I've been streaming on... consistently on my laptop since 2021. Is when I bought it. So like 4 years, pretty much non-stop use, constant use every day, and multiple streams, which it could be a lot for a computer to do both gaming and streaming at the same time. But it depends on what games you're playing. If you're going to try to stick with modern games, no, it's going to be very difficult. Unless you have like a laptop with a 40 series, because even 30 series are struggling. But like if you get a laptop with a 4070 or 4080 in it, or a 5070 or 5080, yes, you could keep up with a lot of modern games and do streaming at the same time and not really notice much. But if you have like an older card, like even like a 2080 Super and stuff, those cards will start to struggle with a lot of modern games because DLSS is almost a prerequisite for playing new games now. But if you play retro games, you don't have to worry about it at all because retro games don't pull a lot of power, and there's a lot of stuff that's streamlined to run stuff. So it just depends. But yeah, it depends on what your specs are. If you tell me what your specs are, I can tell you whether or not it's good enough to run that stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and then I just got another request. We're just taking song requests tonight.
I'll come and take your life away.
putting money on my head. Won't get your refund, motherfucker ain't dead. I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found. I'm the underground king and I ain't been crowned.
Hold on. Turd says, I have a laptop that can barely hold more than 3 tabs at a time. The mouse pad is broken. How's that for streaming? And you can stream on that. It's streaming and gaming at the same time. Is this Gen AI sorcery? Yes, this is absolutely sorcery. AI sorcery. And then it doesn't matter about your hardware if you're running garbage software like Windows. Guess what Screeway do? It does though, because everybody else, 90% of streamers are using Windows. Should they be? Because is there better options? Absolutely, Screeway do. But I'm really dumb, and I just spent 5 minutes muted on my own stream and didn't know it and had to have somebody send me a text message about it. You think I'm going to be able to handle not having Windows? Darth Bane says, you better sing. Bro, I'm not that good at singing, bro, okay? I'm not that good at singing. You don't want to hear me sing. All right? You don't want to hear me sing. Another old school 90s kid, Jump by Chris Cross. Dude, Jump by Chris Cross was legit. This could have dropped in the 30s. If you had a time machine, it would chart. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Suno's a good one for AI music. That's absolutely true. Stream gets any blacker. We'll be eating fried chicken, drinking grape juice, and losing the ability to swim. That's crazy. I know how to swim. I can actually swim pretty well. I love swimming. I haven't been swimming in a long time, but I love it. I just saw somebody said that Jake Paul tried to say he won 2 rounds against Anthony Joshua. He's so fucking dumb, dude. I'm so glad that Jake Paul got knocked the fuck out. He deserves that shit. All right, let me check this one out. I don't know if I can play it now. You got me nervous. I don't know if I want to play this one, Glenathan. I don't know if I want to play this now, Glenathan. You got me nervous. That title is pretty fucking wild. I'm listening to it right now ahead of time, so I can't play it. Laying in the bathtub isn't swimming. No, actual swimming. People have paid you good money to sing before me. Yeah, I know, and it didn't sound good. Generated AI, non-muted stream, peacemake. Hey, you're all good, C. Tom Cooper. It's okay. Mike uses Windows to listen to terrible music. There's always still hope. I listen to a lot of music, bro. Okay? I don't think I can play this, Glenathan. I don't think I can get that. I don't think I can get away with that, Glenathan. My Razer says 3070 Ti, 14th. You could probably stream with that then. That's what I was running mine on. I mean, as long as you're keeping up on like your heat sinks and stuff like that, and your laptop's still running strong, you could definitely stream on that. Yeah, absolutely. You can run, OBS, and you could absolutely stream and game at the same time in that one. It's just, like I said, a lot of modern games, because they rely on DLSS, can be kind of a nightmare, but a 3070 is still pretty strong. It's like middle of the road game, like a middle of the road card, like a mid-level card now, comparatively, but it still slaps. You can still do it, dude. I'll try not to be offended with the lack of hi turd. How you doing, buddy? Did you have a good time with your family? It was a joke. I have heard the thong song. I bet I'm older. Well, even if you're older, Angie Blank, and you're young in heart, okay? That's what matters. What was that slow PYT song again? It's what is it called? Michael Jackson PYT. Excuse me. It's just called Michael Jackson PYT Trap Soul. You should be able to find it. So, I don't think I could listen to that. I'll listen to that off stream, Glenathan, but I don't think I could listen to that on stream. Chupacabra for 2 says, Meek, what do I use for good thumbnails, bro? I mean, it depends. Listen, right now I use AI generated thumbnails. I know that's blasphemy to a lot of people because I cannot afford to do it, and I'm really dumb with Photoshop. But I mean, there's like a couple different like programs that you can do really easy thumbnails. It just depends on what you're doing. Like for my regular thumbnails, like for my stream thumbnails, because I do so many of them, I use AI generated like stupid like Dr. Doom with an afro doing X, Y, or Z. For my actual thumbnails, like if I'm doing a real video, I typically will like actually edit it to myself. Like it's you know, it just depends on who or what I'm doing. Like if I pull up, you guys want a little Easter egg? I'm gonna give you a little Easter egg in my streaming. So on one of my videos, my actual videos, when I did my Ironheart series review, let me see if I can pull up the actual thumbnail for this. Hold on. I don't even know how to pull up the actual thumbnail for this. If you look at the thumbnail for my Ironheart full series review, the thumbnail for that video, hold on, there we go. Can I actually pull this up? Hold on. I'll download it. There we go. So like one of the things I did with the thumbnail, it's like a little thing. It's not like a big fucking deal. But yeah, I just took a photo from like the promotional stuff for that. So I pulled that up, and then what I actually did was I superimposed onto it Mephisto in like the backdrop. So this is a shot from Mephisto from the comic books, like overlaid over it. You can like see his head right here and stuff. It's like a little thing, whatever, but like it has layers to it. YouTube likes it, and I just put review across the front of it. So like I do really simple thumbnails for shit like that because I don't, you know, I don't try to make anything really complicated, and then I don't like particularly like get super into all that stuff. But if I really wanted to, like, there's a lot of different programs out there. There's a lot of free programs as well that you can use to do thumbnails and stuff. But like I said, I do AI generated thumbnails for like the Doctor Doom stuff because it's just faster and easier that way and cheaper. But like eventually if I get to the point where I could pay somebody, I would just pay somebody to just knock me out a bunch of thumbnails, you know. Jake Paul got dog walk, put on a brave face for most of the fight. Yeah, dude. And they had the balls, like, after the way he talked and shit, and, like, he was sticking his tongue out and trying to fucking taunt Anthony Joshua and stuff like that. Dude, like, yeah, Anthony Joshua knocked him the fuck out, and people are like, you gotta have major respect for a guy getting in a ring like that, putting his life, you know, putting his health on the line. It's like, yeah, I do have a lot of respect for more fighters. Like, I do have a respect for fighters. That's a lot of shit. It's dangerous. But I don't have respect for fighters that want to act like arrogant assholes and want to fight a bunch of Jake Paul got started fighting old, like, retired or semi-retired MMA fighters who were not boxers, putting them at a distinct disadvantage because he was training specifically for boxing. You know, and then fought a 57-year-old man as well, an injured 57-year-old man who the first punch almost fucked Jake up. If you watch that fight again, the first time Mike actually hits him and connects, you can see the fear in Jake's eyes. He was like, oh shit. And then the rumor was that basically the way the fight stipulation was for every round they got paid more. And so they wanted to go the distance, which is why, as the fight goes on and Mike just lets it kind of go, they just kind of dance around each other because at that point they're just trying to drag it out as long as possible to get as much money as possible. Anthony Joshua didn't give a fuck. Anthony Joshua just already knocked out Francis Ngannou, who is a fucking Adonis, one of the biggest freaks of nature in the world, like Brock Lesnar freak of nature level athleticism and like one of the hardest punches in the world. And he knocked that guy out through strategy and like and boxing IQ. And Jake's gonna beat that guy? Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. And Jake's sitting there and taunting him and shit like that. He was gonna get his fucking jaw broke. Knocked his shit the fuck out, bro. Heartless by Kanye, AI 1950s version. Okay, I'll check that out too. I did add a cannoli. Take the gun, leave the cannoli. I respect that. Good, Ferguson. I can still game and stream on an AMD 770 and a 1660 Super. Can you really, Lord Botha? Listen, man, good on you, bro. What games do you play with that kind of stuff, though? I'm curious. Vault 95 Gaming for 199 says, thank you, Mike. Hey, you're welcome. And then Warwoods for 199 says, played the Haunted Truck AI country song. It slaps. The Haunted Truck AI song. Let me see this. Let me look this up. Driving a truck with my high heels on. I also hate country, by the way, so it's going to be rough for me. Which one is it? asking AI to make a hit song about a haunted truck. This must be it. I'm guessing this is it. Oh God, this is like full on fucking country music. I'm only gonna be able to get through about like 30 seconds of this before I gotta turn it off. I do not like country music. Oh God, it's so country, bro.
I think my pickup truck is haunted. Every night it's so bizarre. It never takes me where I want it. Always drives right to the bar. Oh baby, won't you trust me though? I swear I tried to go straight home. I said go left, but we went right. My truck had other plans tonight.
It's pretty wild. I can't listen to any more of that. That's fucking country. I can't do it. But AI haunted truck song. There you go. Interesting. Turd says, I sent Mike pixel art thumbnails a long time ago by DM. You did? Bro, I literally just connected with you on X. I don't even know if I've ever gotten all your stuff. Although I did just see that Glenathan had sent me a bunch of AI thumbnails, and I never saw these before, Glenathan. How did I not see? No, I did see some of these. Yeah, I did see these. Thank you. That was a while ago. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I forgot about these. I have these downloaded on my other computer. I got to get these like transferred over. All right, let me go check out what the fuck is, what's his name talking about? What the fuck is Turd talking about? See, Turd has been sending me videos of him disliking all my reviews, so I've kind of been trying to ignore him as much as possible. Okay? He's been rude. That's why he's not getting that's not why he's not been getting chicken sandwiches. You know? I think you need to queue up the 2 or 3 AI tracks for the intro of Stream Edition Chicken Grease. I mean, I could. I absolutely could. Can I recommend for you a mini show, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell? It's only 7 episodes. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I have not heard of that. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. Oh, wait a minute. No, I did hear about this. Yeah. I did hear about this. Okay. Yeah, I did hear about this. And yeah, I definitely will check this out. You said if you're saying it's good, B-Man, I'll check it out. Yeah, I did hear about this. Yeah, I saw it on Amazon and I was like kind of curious. I was like, is this any good? I wonder like if it's actually like good or not. But yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Thank you for the suggestion. You should do those thumbnail cuck faces. That's wild, dude. Everything is free if you don't pay for it. That's true. It's very true. Promo code Pillow is very mad at me for bringing up AI Michael Jackson, but I love Michael. I love Michael Jackson. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. So I'm not disrespecting Michael. Mike, stop skipping my messages, you butthead, says Vax Fears. What did I skip? Bro, I can barely keep up with chat, bro. Did you just see that I literally just like muted myself for like 5 minutes of my own stream? And you think I'm like intentionally skipping your chats, bro? That I'm smart enough to like skip some and like see others? No, come on, dude. Use Google Gemini to do images for my wrestling quizzes. It's a lot easier that way. It's faster. When you don't have the wherewithal or the knowledge to do like good Photoshop and stuff, and I don't. Logan wants to go after the guy. Yeah, I saw that. Logan's gonna get fucked up worse because Logan's not a pure boxer and hasn't been at it. I wouldn't say that Jake is a talented boxer. I would say that Jake is an average boxer. I would say he's average because he does have punching power. He does have some technique. He's not super great, but he does have some technique. But he's never actually been challenged or pushed. And when he got pushed by Anthony Joshua, he got fucked up. And if what's up, Alec Ebling? If Logan tries to get in the ring with Anthony Joshua, he's gonna get carved up like a fucking turkey, bro. He humiliated Tyson. I agree, dude. He absolutely did. It was fucking disrespectful. I don't have any respect for Logan and Jake. Both of them are assholes. I don't have any respect for them, but I do have to give Logan at least credit. He is a very talented wrestler. As far as like a high flyer is concerned, he makes some really good moves in wrestling, and he does have decent matches. He's actually trying to learn and get better. Tyson was pulling his punches. He was, but that first time he connects with Jake saw it. He was like, oh, fuck. Josh was an Olympic boxer and a chip on his shoulder. There's no doubt he made an example. Yeah, he did. He probably lost out on a lot of money doing that. I'd be scared of getting hit by an 87-year-old Mike Tyson. I would too, but he was injured. I think he had a back injury, and that's the thing too that they didn't disclose because they didn't want to just postpone the fight any longer. But Mike, I think he had like diverticulitis or something like that, and or an ulcer or some shit. He had to get like surgery done, and then he had a back injury too, and that was an issue for him. This is what pop culture's been reduced to: YouTubers and boxing matches. Yeah, it's true. Jake Paul and Andrew Tate losing on the same week might be a sign, and I actually don't mind Tate for what he's worth. And that's fair, but yeah, Tate got fucked up too. And then he's like, I knew I wasn't going to win, but it takes courage and stuff. I was like, bro, if I knew I was going to lose a fight because I was old and out of it, like, don't fucking take an actual sanctioned fight. Go fucking spar with somebody, to go take a private fight just to learn whether or not you still got it. But yeah, there's no way he thought he was actually going to lose. If you go into a fight knowing you're going to fucking lose, you're just doing it for the money at that point. That's the only reason you would do that. And then at that point, if you knew that you were going to lose and you still jumped into it, like, you're just okay. And Dubers being the famous people kids look up to has been yikes. Definitely a downside to today's pop culture. I mean, it was an inevitable shift that was going to happen. There's too many personalities out there and they're way too easily accessible. It was always going to happen that way. Kids were going to start looking to YouTubers and stuff. The thing is, like, as parents, it's important to teach your kids, listen, these are just regular people. These are just regular folk just doing their thing and doing life. You should not aspire to try to be a YouTuber. I would never discourage my kid from wanting to be a YouTuber, but I would tell them, like, this is not something you should aspire a career to. If you do take off and you can do it, full time, awesome, good for you. And you should, like, pursue that if that's something you want to try to pursue once you know that you've got some momentum and stuff. But like getting started and stuff, like, don't try to make this a career. Go work a regular job and start testing things out. Some people really grind for it. Some people know exactly what they're trying to do with it and what their goal is, and they break through and they finally get there, and then they get offered a contract or something, and then they get really big. Other people, they don't make it. A lot of streamers don't make it. Most streamers don't make it. So our corner of the internet's kind of a rarity that we have so many people that do find success in this corner. But part of it is because we have such a great community and such a tight-knit community of people that kind of have each other's backs. We have a varied group of people too. So there's somebody in our circle for everybody, and articulates the way that people want to be articulated to, and talk about the topics that people want to hear, or maybe they go there to listen to them talk about certain things. But like Lofty Pixels when he was around, you go there for contrarian artsy fartsy takes of, I'm an auteur and I sip my wine and watch Akira Kurosawa films, specifically, and foreign German art house films. It's like, cool, good for you, man. Good on you. And then, other people just like, fucking, I like dinosaurs, everybody has their own thing, but, for the most part, most people don't make it as a streamer. And I would tell my kids, don't try to make a career out of this. Start small and then work your way up. And if it becomes something you can do full time, then do it. But I would also tell my kids to learn a trade, or learn some kind of skill that makes them invaluable. Like, I don't have a trade skill. I know how to do like restoration, which will always be something that people need help with, is like, water damage mitigation, mold mitigation, stuff like that. But even that, like, I got to stay up in the education on it. If I haven't like stayed up on it at first. Mike wears high heels confirmed. No. Guess you don't like Life is a Highway? Not particularly. I mean, if I had to listen to a song, I would, I guess. Life is a highway, I want to ride it all night long, or whatever. Yeah, but I don't try to listen to it a whole lot. I do like some old school stuff, like Dolly Parton slaps. Dolly Parton's got some bangers. Some old Garth Brooks stuff used to slap back in the day. But like older stuff is different. There's some like Hank Williams songs that kind of slap. Like the one from the Hank Williams song Alone and Forsaken from Last of Us, that was in The Last of Us. No, it's not from The Last of Us. That song slaps. Like, yeah. alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Yeah. I have a visceral reaction to country. I do too. Andy Blink says, I'm going to say goodnight, but I will be lurker mode. Got to finish wrapping presents. Merry Christmas, dear friends of chat. Merry Christmas, Meek and family. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Angie Blank, and I appreciate you. Does anybody remember Edna Bambrick? Wonder what happened to the original Karen. Who's Edna Brambick? Actually don't know who that is. My rudeness was reactionary measure. Was it though? Chat. I wasn't going to originally reveal this to you guys. Apollo Monopoly, have a good night, man. Appreciate you. I wasn't going to originally reveal this to anybody, but guys, we have a secret I have to share. I finally finished FX Christmas Carol after many attempts and never got better. I heard it wasn't very good, dude. I have a reveal that I have to say. I was told not to disclose this, but I'm going to disclose it anyways, and I don't care. Turd Ferguson for Christmas liked one of my reviews. He can take it back now, but I actually have a screenshot of him as a like on my review. Ass Spire, you say? Shut up. Shush. Seven Samurai is cool. I love Seven Samurai. That's also a good one. Is this I like trains moment? No. Turd liked one of my reviews. He's going to dox me? I'm not going to dox you. But I just want you guys to know he liked one of my reviews. He liked one of my reviews. Mike is skilled in helping me fall asleep. Well, listen, if I help you fall asleep, that's good. I'm happy. Turd, is this true? It was a fake account. It was not a fake account. He sent me video confirmation that he liked it. Okay? I'm not going to play that because I'm not going to share Twitter DMs. But I do have a screenshot of him being the one that liked one of my Criticalist reviews. Okay? I do. He's probably taken it back now. I know Turd well enough to know he's probably gone deep and he immediately deleted it. But then he also sent me a video right after that disliking my reviews, and I cannot let that slide. I can't let it slide. Okay? Let's see if I can find it here. Maybe I mean, he might not have taken it down yet. Hold on. He probably already pulled it up and took it down. Let's see if I can find it. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. No, another nigga couldn't handle. Nope, it's right here. He can't take it down now before I pull it up. Okay, guys, look at this. Got him. This is upvote right here. Look at this. There it is. Right there. I'm Criticalist. It's an upvote. 58 upvotes right there. Look at that. Fergusonian. Upvote for It's a Wonderful Life. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to say anything. But now there it is. It was a Christmas gift. He gets one. You told me not to tell anybody. I'm disappointed. Turd, didn't think you would drink that much to do that horror. Yeah. I'm not going to take it down. It was a Christmas gift. What kind of man do you take me for? The kind of man that dislikes all my reviews. Okay? When am I streaming with the missus next? You mean my missus? I've never streamed with my missus. She's only appeared like on camera, her hand. Is she actually streamed? It's not a fake account, it's real. If I was ever to stream with Lady Epic, the plan we have is to do a playthrough of Halo, Master Chief Collection. We want to start at Halo 1 and just work our way through the franchise, like in the Master Chief Collection. So I think there's Halos 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then Reach and ODST. I don't know if we're going to play ODST, but we'll at least do Halo 1, 2, and 3, and then maybe Reach. It's a Wonderful Life is such a beautiful movie, absolute classic. Yeah, it's wonderful, dude. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah. Oh, and then Fifth Down Sports said the locations of the four DeLoreans in 1955 Hilldale, California. Yeah, actually, we talked about that on Tuesday night's main event, and I think I got them right, but I kind of wonder if I actually got them right, and I was going to say them. So the four DeLoreans that are in 1955 Hilldale, California. There's the one that Marty leaves behind the sign. There's the one that Marty and Doc take back to get the almanac from Biff. There's the one in the cave that they leave, that Doc leaves for Marty, and then there's the one that Biff takes to come back with the almanac. Am I correct? Start with Reach? I thought about starting with Reach. By the way, you ever going to get back to those thumbnails I sent a while back? You have my permission to show them? I got to pull them up. That's what I got to do. That was actually, you just reminded me of that. Because remember, I couldn't even see your DMs for a long time. I don't know why I couldn't see your DMs. Let's see here. Oh, shit, yeah. These are actually pretty rad. All right, let me pull these up. Hold on. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. I know another nigga couldn't handle it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, see, this is a one from January 2nd. Or June 2nd. I never saw this one. Yeah, see, Turd, I've never seen any of this stuff until now. So I apologize, Turd. But here, look. Turd Ferguson sent me this. This is a thumbnail. Boom. That's actually pretty rad. Me as a Tuscan Raider, like the afro and stuff. That's actually pretty sick. I will 100% use this. I will 100% use this for a thumbnail on stream, dude. Like 1,000,000,000%, okay? And then he also sent me this one, which I really like this one. He sent me one that moves, and he sent me this one as well. Let me see if I can find the one that moves. I wonder if it'll move if I pull it up. Oh, it's a video. Okay. All right, this is the other one he sent me, and I actually really like this one too. Yeah. I actually really dig this design. That's pretty fucking cool. So I'm going to save that one as well. I will absolutely use this in my thumbnail. I'll use this for a thumbnail for one of the streams. Maybe I'll do it for like a string of streams. Like, we'll just be like, hey, this is like the one for those. If you guys ever want to make me thumbnails, you guys always can. And if I like them, I'll keep looking at them. Dracon, have a good night, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. I know it's getting late, so we will probably call it soon. ETN chicken bucket emote and Discord. Ran into a snag, obviously, with my baby and stuff like that. The chicken bucket emote. Let me see if I can actually find it here. I have it actually on my computer right now. Do I? Is it on here? Is it right here? Hold on. Ooh, that dress so scandalous. Okay, I have the chicken bucket emote, so I will try to get that uploaded either today or tomorrow, and it'll be up there. So, yeah, so the chicken bucket emote will be up. Okay, appreciate that. New year, new Meek. I'm gonna certainly try, man. I can do good stick figure thumbnails. I respect that. ODST is good. Yeah, I thought about it. I think I'll probably, maybe we'll just start with Reach so she can kind of get like invested in the world a little bit. So, what's up, Darth Brawley? Appreciate you, man. YouTube doesn't let me send a super chat. That's okay, man. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us, man. Yep, Old Biff, The Cave, Marty 1, and Marty and Doc. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so glad I got it. No, I don't think they're shit at all, Wonderland. I think that's rad, dude. I think they're awesome, Turd. I like them a lot. If I start listening to 50s AI remixes, they're way too good. Dude, it's not. It's nuts, dude. Hey, Glenathan, have a good night, man. Thank you for being first in chat. I appreciate you. No, we're going to call it here. We go on about 2 hours. Typically, Tuesday night's cooldown goes about 2 hours and we call it. So, guys, you have been incredibly generous this stream. I am very thankful for that. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. Frank the Tank, thank you for the games. Thank you for the recommitments. Thank you for all the super chats. And then Frank the Tank just dropped another 5 gifted memberships. Holy crap, Frank. Gifted one to Nestor Pinalos, VJ the Vigilant, Me, Myself, and I, TJ Critic, and Johnny Ringo's Ghost. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Frank. You are too good to me, sir. And thank you for the games. We'll definitely be playing those. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to call it here. I am going to pick somebody to raid. I don't know who we're going to raid for the night. I know there's a ton of people streaming right now. We'll just pick a random person. I'll just go through and pick a random person to stream. Hold on. I hope you guys have a good one. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming on Christmas and Christmas Eve and Christmas. Likely in the evening once my kids are in bed. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you so much. You're wonderful. All right, we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Mo Zamboni. Go show Mo Zamboni some love. Mo's awesome. We love Mo. Go show him some love. Let him know that Large Marge sent you. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you, bro. Have a good night, guys. We'll talk to you all very soon. And yeah, take it easy. Later, guys.